So that's my Rev-5 sitting in the back of my SUV, all boxed up, ready to be returned. And in this video, I'm going to explain why. So I bought this Rev-5 from Pioneer, and first of all, I'm very happy with Pioneer products and their performance, and I love using Pioneer. But I had to return this one. Here I am boxing it up in my kitchen, taking it out. I bought it right before all of the holiday events here in 2024. Okay, but there was one flaw, and it wasn't right away. It happened after a few gigs. Q button, there it is, the Q button on deck 1 and 4, or on the right side, no good. Kaput. It stopped working after, I would say, I don't know, a handful of gigs, maybe 5 gigs or so. It just stopped working. So everything else works on the board perfectly fine, except that Q button right there. So I called Pioneer, and we did a number of steps and tried to fix it, a number of items, walkthroughs, repairs, calls, emails. But here I am boxing up. Don't forget to keep your boxing material, original boxes, foam, and all that, because you never know, you might need it, as in my case. So going back to the story, I called Pioneer, and they walked me through a bunch of different scenarios, different repair solutions. I even downloaded Rekordbox. I'm using Serato, and they try to do the walkthrough through Serato to different solutions. I don't think they call them walkthroughs, but had to download Rekordbox and run that on my MacBook. So I'm using a MacBook. I use Serato and the Rev-5. So they said, well, try using Rekordbox, and I tried that and went through the steps they recommended, and it still didn't work. It's just a big MIDI mapped out board, the Rev-5, the Pioneer controllers, most controllers. I even changed the MIDI mapping. I'm having my nice coffee here. I think it was a Saturday, right before my gig, so right before Christmas, all of this stuff happened. So yeah, nice cup of coffee. So anyways, they ran me through all kinds of steps, even redoing the MIDI map, redoing the original, reset the MIDI. Oh, there's all my chords and stuff. I gotta pack that as well. So we went through various steps. First, of course, we did the MIDI mapping through Serato software, trying to reset it and things like that, but that didn't work. So they said, well, you're using Serato? Yes. Okay, download Rekordbox. So we downloaded Rekordbox to see if the problem persisted, and it was the same through Rekordbox. Virtual DJ. I started using Virtual DJ for the first time, and I'm starting to like it. And it started doing the same thing. And I said, okay, well, it's not the software. So then I downloaded, so the last step, I think, was to do a master reset of the MIDI mapping inside of the Serato, no, not Serato, what the heck is it called? The operating system on my MacBook, and totally erased it and did a whole new audio mapping through the software or something, and it still persisted. It still was the same. So I continued to use the Rev-5, and I personally MIDI mapped that Q button to the back button on deck 1 and 4 and used it that way. A lot of people don't use the Q button, or they just use the hot cues, set up their cues and stuff, but I like using the Q button on certain occasions. I'm used to hitting that Q button, previewing a track, hitting Q, going back, and things like that. I adjusted, and I finished out my holiday events and, using it this way. But once all the holiday events were done, I did my last Christmas party. That was it. Time to return the Rev-5 with the defective Q button. And yeah, here we are. Here's the story of the defective Rev-5 I still love it, but I'm returning it today, right before Christmas, and we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated on the progress. And again, don't forget to keep all your packing, original boxes and packing material, because you never know if you're going to need to return your purchase, your item for any reason. You know what? To be honest, I didn't think I would ever return this Rev-5. And so as you can see the box here at the top, it's a little warped because I left it outside in the back of my truck and it rained. Because I'm like, I'm never gonna need this box no more. You know, I'm not gonna return it. I didn't throw it away. Okay, I didn't throw away the box. I did throw it in the back of my truck for a few weeks, and it just stayed back there, and it rains. As you can see, it's a little warped and a little funky. But there's my Rev-5, all packed up and ready to go. I think I'm gonna put some packing tape on it, and I'm gonna send it on its way. So thanks for watching. I'll let you know what happens with this. I'm gonna send it over to the UPS store. And another thing, they didn't send me a shipping label, so I'm gonna have to send this back. I was kind of bummed about that. I'm like, wait a minute, shouldn't they be paying for this repair? But whatever. We'll see how it goes. So stay tuned, and I'll let you know what happens at the end of the video or with an update after it comes back. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Happy holidays and have an awesome Happy New Year. Hey everyone, just packed up the Rev-5 again. Unfortunately, it does have the Q button on the right 1 and 4 deck that's not working properly, so I have to send it back. So I'm on my way to send it back today. It's Saturday right before Christmas, so that's a kind of a bummer, but at least I got all my gigs out of the way. Made sure everything was taken care of before I send it back. And my next gig is possibly on New Year's. It probably won't be back by then, but at least I have a backup. So we gotta have a backup. So I got the Rev-5 packed up right here, and I'm headed out to the UPS store to send it out. Unfortunately, Pioneer Alpha Theta, however you want to pronounce it, they didn't send me a shipping label. I'm gonna have to pay for this on my own, sending back their product that's defective or something's wrong with it. We tried everything, so I have to send it back and I have to pay for the shipping. So we'll see how much that's gonna be. We'll see what happens, but I have it here and I'm gonna take off right now, and I'll let you know how much it's gonna cost to send it back. All right. So I'll see you in a bit. All right, so I just dropped off the Rev-5 at our local UPS here. $44.95 to ship to LA so they can get a service. So keep your receipts tax deductible, and I'll let you know how the progress goes. It's during the Christmas week season, I guess, so it's really busy, so it's gonna get there after Christmas. So luckily I don't have any major gigs planned, just a New Year's and maybe a school winter dance in January. So Stay tuned on the Rev-5 DJ Chronicles, see what happens, and hopefully it gets resolved quick, because I really like the Rev-5. I don't have anything against it. I really like it. I really like the Rev-5. I might get a Rev-7 in 2025, but I'm not really a scratch DJ. Maybe a little bit of, baby scratches and stuff, but transitions. But I'll let you know how it goes. But it was $44.95 to ship to the nearest service center, which is in Los Angeles. All right. So see you in a little bit.